are watching the Indiana Sports Network Game of the Week. This program is a copyrighted production of Indiana Sports Network and cannot be shown, reproduced, or redistributed in any way or in any form without prior written permission from Indiana Sports Network.
You are watching high school football on the Indiana Sports Network.
South Vermillion High School for tonight's Wabash River Conference game. It's a Friday night game on the Indiana Sports Network. It's week 3 of the football season, and teams are starting to get their wares about it. Hello, friends. Walter Gordon here, bringing the action tonight from the beautiful southern Vermillion County. It is Parke Heritage at South Vermillion, a battle of two 1-1 teams trying to get conference supremacy. Tonight, when you look at these two teams and how they got here, the Parke Heritage Wolves started the 2 games on the road. This is their 3rd game in a row on the road. They started off week 1 with a tough 7-48 loss at Crawfordsville. Followed that up last week with a big come from behind 26-20 win at West Vigo. Then, of course, here tonight, their last of 3 of their 3 straight road trips to the beginning of this 2025 season for Coach Dan Rector, 5-27, 4th year in the helm of South Vermillion. Not maybe the best way to start with 3 games on the road, but I tell you, Coach Rector and his scrappy bunch of Wolves have done the best they could, and they've come in here with a record of 1-1. When you look at the home team, the South Vermillion Wildcats, they also are 1-1. Coach Corey Miller in his 1st year at the helm here at the Wildcats. South Vermillion started off their season at West Vigo, and boy, did they squeak out a 20-19 victory in which West Vigo maybe let one slip, had a situation 4th and 1, maybe around their 25-yard line in the 4th quarter, decided to go for it, a little mush push, and South Vermillion stayed strong. Good defensive stand to spark that comeback, and the Wildcats squeaked out a 20-19 win. They went to played Sullivan right here last week and took one on the chin, 7-56. Sullivan looks like they're back. They're rolling up over 100 points in their first 2 games. So Sullivan will keep her eyes on them this season to see how for real they are. But they just might be back to what they were just a few short years ago. So both of these teams coming in with a record of 1-1, looking for the opportunity to go 1-0 in the Wabash River Conference. Of course, you have your goals at the beginning of the season. One of them is typically always a conference championship. And winning that first one, that first conference game, which this is what this is for both of these clubs, you win that first conference game, and you start to feel really good about your season and the prospects of being at the top, or at least near to the top of their conference. We look at these two teams and how they stack up statistically. Their Wildcats are led by their quarterback, Ben Shyrock, just a sophomore. This young man has passed for 118 yards. It's a young season, obviously, just 2 games. But they passed for 118 yards on 15 of 36 attempts. And when you look at the Wolves of Parke Heritage, Sawyer Monick is their starting signal caller. He's only passed for 54 yards on the season, as the Wolves traditionally, at least up to this point, have kept the ball on the ground primarily. They are a run-heavy team, and Monick does not had to put, or they haven't put the ball in his hand to put it over the air very much for this season. Just a sophomore. Both of these starting quarterbacks are. And sometimes you need the running game for these young ones to get them where they need to go. Looking for a good one here at South Vermillion High School. As we're just a few short moments away from kickoff, the South Vermillion Wildcats right now getting ready to enter the field. As you see the inflatable there that we'll have on our screen right now, as the Wildcats will come out momentarily and getting that thing up. While we're waiting for the Wildcats, and you'll see them on the screen here in a moment, coming out of the inflatable. Last week at South Putnam was the Eagle that the team came out of, and now it's a big football helmet. It says Wildcats on it, as you see. I wonder how many people can you fit in that. That's kind of like a, the other day, how many jelly beans are in the jar? How many high school football players can you fit in the Wildcat inflatable? My question. Theme music playing now is getting ready for the boys to come through there. Looking at the officials on the field tonight, don't know their names, but I'm hoping for a few less flags than what we saw last week up at South Putnam. I'd be much obliged. Here come the Wildcats. Bursting onto the scene. Fireworks going off. Right by the tennis courts. Cheerleaders coming, doing flips, cowbells ringing. This Friday night, baby. This is what you would expect. We'll take a small break in our pregame show, and as they'll tend to the scoreboard, we'll be right back. It is Park Heritage at South Vermillion on the Indiana Sports Network.
The Fellowship of Christian Athletes has the mission of leading every coach and every athlete into a growing relationship with Jesus Christ and His church. Through camps and huddles, character coaches, and special events, we are making an impact in West Central Indiana. Check out where you can get involved at our website, wcindianafca.org. FCA, we are the heart and soul in sports.
You can get the latest high school and college sports information plus great original sports stories at xlhsports.com. Fearless Designs is still your champion for the finest in laser engraving. Trophies, hats, key rings, mugs, license plates, signs, and almost anything you can dream of are all available. Fearless Designs is a local company now serving the entire United States. Contact Fearless Designs for all your gift and promotional items. You will be glad you did.
You're not just a homeowner, you're also a, where the heck is that beep coming from? Owner. Fortunately, you've got heating and cooling built and tested to keep going. American Standard Heating and Air Conditioning, built to a higher standard.
Not an American Standard owner yet? Let the nationally recognized Building a Higher Standard award-winning dealer Andrews Heating and Air Conditioning assist you in becoming the next American Standard owner. Call 765-832-9401.
At Great Dane, we don't just build trailers, we build careers. For nearly 50 years, our dedicated teams in the Wabash Valley have been crafting some of the best trailers on the road. With cutting-edge technology and a family-focused environment, we empower our employees to grow, learn, and thrive in the manufacturing industry, all while focusing on delivering the very best for our customers. Come join our legacy of excellence and start building your future. Learn more at greatdane.com/careers. Great Dane. Be great.
I ran out of my pain meds too quickly.
I took more and more to get through my day.
I did anything to get them.
I needed help. I needed hope. I found them both.
Professional, safe, no wait times, quality treatment. Regain something lost. Call or go to winrecovery.org.
We cannot do what we want to do without the sponsors that we have. Andrews Heating and Air, Carbon Heating and Air, Excel 8 Sports, Phillips Designs, Fellowship of Christian Athletes,
it's so light.
Great Dane, Hamilton Center, Laborers International Union of North America, Lynn's Pharmacy, Poloni's Italian Restaurant, Medell National Bank, and York Automotive. They have locations in Brazil, Greencastle, Crawfordsville, and Plainfield. You see the coin toss. Kanan Harper and Wyatt Foster manning the cameras for us tonight.
Oh, baseboard heat. That's what. I turned that one on. I just started.
Beautiful night here at South Vermillion High School.
I smell it.
As
is there on off for that?
70 degrees thereabouts.
Well, those should be tied together, right?
No,
right here in Vermillion County.
Justin said something about going over. Is he going up to
the outlet?
Yeah. Does the other one resist more?
And the Wildcats will kick off to the Wolves to start this thing off.
The coin toss, and we'll defer this one now. We will be kicking off.
Both of these teams were getting ready. They're excited. You can hear the cowbells. Fans are excited. Both teams looking for win number 2. They both have one win on the season. You know, sometimes that first win is the hardest one to get. The nerves are there. And there's some jitters. But both teams have accomplished that. There have been plenty of teams down through the years that have gone winless. Neither of these teams will be into that category, and I know that they're glad about that. I've been on winless teams, as a matter of fact. Wasn't very fun, folks, let me tell you. I was 10 years old, and I still talk about. Actually, to be honest with you, it was a fun season. Losing wasn't fun. But we do get a lot of laughs about it now. Bryson Lemons, number 11 for the Wildcats, getting ready to kick this thing off. Getting us started on a beautiful Friday night. A little overcast, but boy, I tell you, there have been plenty of years where it's 90-plus degrees this time of year. Here we are for a beautiful night for football. Beautiful kickoff. Received around the 10-yard, and here comes Presley. Gets it out to around the, 32? 28?
Tackled by a number of Wildcats led by Jacob Shaw.
And it'll be 1st and 10 for the Wolves. They're spotted at the 29. And before we could even get this thing started, there's flags on the ground. I mentioned that I was hoping there'd be fewer flags than last week. We're not off to a good start. 0 snaps, 1 flag. Sawyer Monick, as I mentioned, your quarterback for the Wolves. He's a sophomore. May not see him toss the peel around too often. But if they do, we're looking for a lot of tight ends typically. Hudson McDaniel at the bottom of the screen. Run, up the middle, a nice gain on 1st down. will get most of the penalty yardage back. You never want to start off, well, we got an injury. We got an injury Wolf, and that's not good. Blake Ledke is down. We're going to step aside for an injury timeout, and hopefully this young man will be all right.
No one ever called it the great indoors. Get out and join us. Our hands are the tools. The outdoors is our office. And our climate control is the climate. We are the Laborers International Union of North America, the best paid, best trained construction professionals in the state. We build Indiana, and we're ready for you to come build it with us.
At Lynn's Farm.
Well, the injured player is up, and glad to see that. He was able to get off the field in his own power. Hopefully he'll be okay and able to return soon. Second down and 9. Pitch near side. Nice run. He's got close to a first down. Does have the first down. Out of bounds around the 47-yard line. That was Tim Presley.
Which run? Knocked out of bounds by the net.
So a very nice run by Presley all the way up to the 47. First and 10 there. Wolves. First drive of the game. Nearing 11 minutes to go in the quarter. Week 3. Looking for his receiver, just caught by his tight end. It looked like that is Leighton McMullen.
With the tackle.
And just shy of a first down. That'll go for 9. A beautiful pitch and catch. Typically going to his tight ends when they do pass. And little mush push there. Can go straight ahead running. Should be enough for a first down, and it is. Fairly breezy night here at South Vermillion. Brent Anderson Field. Ball on the 42-yard line of the Wildcats. As the Wolves quickly into enemy territory. Quick out, coming our way. Down to the 35-yard line. Once again, a nice pitch and catch. That time going, I believe, to Kraft and Malaco.
Malaco, receiver.
So a very efficient and effective first drive.
Brought out by Peace.
Man in motion, does not get it. Straight up the middle running. Oh, he's wrapped up nicely. Great tackle by Shyrock as he stopped him cold.
With the ball again. Tackle by Ben Schreier.
That'll bring up the third down for the first time, third and short. We'll see what Coach Rector dials up here for this. Under center once again. Going left side off tackle. Oh, boys. Looks like it's going to be another game the first down, and it is just enough. Often just enough is just enough. You just want to move those chains. Give you a fresh series. And that's what we have. Nice try by the Wolves. Nearing 8:20, they're chewing up this clock. 3 in the backfield. Here comes straight up the middle. Nice running, first down and more. Going for the pylon. He's in. Touchdown Wolves. Blake Ledke.
Touchdown, Wolves.
31 yards to the end zone.
From 31 yards out, and Parke Heritage has the 6-0 lead.
Well, a decent drive, some would say. Others would say a great drive. If he marched down the field on your opening possession and punch it in the end zone, I'd call that a great drive. Going for the point after. Monix a holder. Up and good. 7-0. 8:09 to go first quarter. We'll be right back.
At Lynn's Pharmacy, we're more than just your pharmacist. We're your neighbors.
Our kids go to the same schools. We eat at the same restaurants. We sit next to you in church.
When I listen to a symptom.
When I fill a prescription.
When I offer advice, I'm not just helping a customer. I'm helping my neighbor and a friend. My name is Lynn Hofstetter, and I'm the proud owner of Lynn's Pharmacy, a modern pharmacy with old-fashioned values and personal service dedicated to keeping you, your family, and our community healthy since 1872.
Here at Lynn's Pharmacy, downtown Brazil.
Well, a 8-play, 71-yard drive to open up the game, and the Wolves are on the board, 7-0. Let's see if the Wildcats will be able to respond with a touchdown drive of their own. As I mentioned, a little breezy out here tonight. You see the, I can see at least flags blowing in the wind. Presley for the Wolves will do your kicking. Deep man back, Colton Robertson for the Wildcats. Trending straight to over his head. And a good decision by Robertson to let that go into the end zone. So the Wildcats will run their first play from scrimmage. The 20-yard line, trailing by 7. Then Shryock, the sophomore, the quarterback. First year in a while that the quarterback position has not been handled by someone with the last name of Garzolini. I think it's been, about 6 years? Maybe 7? But that's all right. Shyrock ran out of time and starts to scramble. Has a decent scramble on first down, showing his wheels. Close to a first, and let's see where the spot is. They're moving the chains.
And that's another Wildcat. First down.
I tell you, the young man ran right through, I think it was Lucas Rhodes, either him or Clayton Burgess, that tried to get him in the backfield. And Shryock just bounced off that would-be tackle. And that's not always easy to do when you're bouncing off a D lineman. Carey going far side for maybe 0 yards. I think they got back to the line of scrimmage. That was Colton Robertson.
Rhodes with the tackle.
Both teams like to run that ball, and then I like that type of football. There's one thing to be said about like a Big 12 air it out type, no huddle. I like huddles. I like running the ball, ground superiority, trying to stop the ground game of your opponent. Here comes Robertson again through the hole. Got low, almost wiggled out of another tackle. Very nice gain on second down. Will bring up third and very manageable. Third down at about 4.
3rd and 4, Wildcats.
First big test for the Wildcats offense and the Wolves defense. Three receivers near side. Braxton Idleline, the bottom of your screen. Run goes up the middle. Side stack to tackle. Keeps going. Has the first down and more. Close to the 50. Colton Robertson. A nice piece of running. Saw the Wildcats at the Jamboree at Northview High School a few weeks ago. And a very young team when you look at the Wildcats that are on the field. And my biggest hope is that they all stay together and keep growing as a unit, keep improving as a unit. Shryock looking to pass under pressure, trying to get back to the line of scrimmage. It's going to go down as a stack, as he lost maybe a yard, maybe two.
Shryock scrambles. Tackled by Rhodes. Short loss on the play.
Under 6 minutes to go, first quarter. As in Zealous Royal at the bottom of your screen. Robertson behind Shryock in the shotgun. Trying to give a block. Tough route. You had two receivers in the same area and a couple of yards apart. Not sure who ran the right route or who ran the wrong route. I tell you, Colton Robertson really throwing his body, trying to pick up blocks on some of these massive D linemen. I give a lot of credit to that young man because he's going 5'9", 170, probably soaking wet, going up against a young man, 6'3", 6'4", and much heavier. And he's doing his best effort to give Shryock as much time as he can. In there blocking again. Pass goes down the field. Incomplete on 3rd and 12. Not able to connect there. Sometimes when you have that first down that kicks you back, you get out of your down and distance that you would prefer. Not able to keep the ball on the ground. Punt situation is what I would expect on this 4th and 12. We'll see what we get by Coach Corey Miller. Shryock does punt. There it is. A low liner that goes past Presley. And it'll take a very nice Wildcat roll to about the 12-yard line, which is where the Wolves will have it after this commercial timeout.
Visit us at our original Terre Haute location or our new Brazil location for an exceptional dining experience. Open 7 days a week for lunch or dinner, and always remember we have gift cards and party tray size to go. Polonies from our family to yours.
I'm Steve Guernsey, and this is my account. When my brother and I decided to open a hardware store here in Brazil, Indiana, it was really important for us to stay local. Since the beginning, Riddell National Bank has been instrumental in all aspects of our business. The financing department has been wonderful. They've also helped us with some financing for our digital sign and for our roof. And most recently, they're helping us with our expansion. They are there to be a partner with you, and I tell you, they've been a really, really good asset for us.
First down running out of the commercial timeout. Blake Ledke getting the carry as the play came right at it to the right side. And very nice carry on the first down. So pivotal to win first down. I don't care if you're on offense or defense. Winning first down is so important in a game of football. Presley in motion, And he's got it, trying to get the edge on the far side. Has it. And more. Steps out of bounds around the 40. Tim Presley showing his wheels. Good blocking out in front of him as well.
Bent out of bounds by Jacob Shaw.
The man who totes the rock does not do it alone. It takes the scheme, the blocking scheme, his teammates in front of him and around him to make that happen. 1st and 10 from the 36. Looking back to pass, going deep. Has a step just off the outstretched hands of Mason Wilcox. Wilcox, a junior. Ball was Wilcox will probably say he should have caught it. Went off his hands, but that was an awfully tough catch to make. And I also will tell you, the coverage was there. It's decent coverage, but just a better placement of the ball by Monic. First time we've seen him air this thing out. Man in motion. Ben Devener. And a very short gain, if anything, by Ledkley, and he's slow to get up once again. We saw him earlier in the opening kickoff. Slow to get up. And this time, same thing. Able to get up now. Going to go to the sideline. Get some attention from the athletic trainer as he hobbles off. Really favoring that left foot. We're going to call it 3rd and 10 for the Wolves. Big opportunity for the Wildcats to get off the field here, folks. They're going to keep it on the ground. Tackle's made. Picks him up. Throws him down. How about that? Mason Larson was there. Colton Minette was there. Beautiful tackling.
Robertson there with the tackle. 4th down, Wildcats.
That's what you want to see, the pursuit, the beautiful tackling. He wrapped up nicely. Colton Minette back to receive, his feet planted at the 20-yard line. Tim Presley back to punt. A beautiful punt. Called fair catch. And he lays out for it. The punt laid him out. We'll be right back. 2:20 to go in the first quarter.
Your all-pro running back, Jonathan Taylor here for York Automotive. Looking for an all-pro deal on your next car, truck, or SUV? York is my #1 pick. With over 600 vehicles in stock, York has the largest selection to meet your needs. We're talking new, pre-owned, and commercial vehicles. Take it from one all-pro to another, York has your best deal.
Shop online at yorkautomotive.com and we'll show you why we're not #1, you are.
We're not #1.
You are.
You're #1 at York.
Wildcats' second possession, starting at the 20-yard line once again. Let's see what they can come up with on this possession. Want to do good on 1st down, and here we are. Shryock will keep it. Goes right side.
Goldner with the tackle.
Short carry.
Just a reminder to meet on the track in front of the SD bleachers at the end of this first quarter. You have just over 2 minutes.
Down to 2 minutes to go. Quarter number 1. Here it is, beginning of September. Here in Vermillion County, leaves starting to change on the trees. My daughter pointed that out to me today. I said, honey, yep, you're right. Run coming left side, hit hard. Tackle there made by, let me see. Is that Gavin Lemons, maybe? No. Third down and 5. Dropping back over the middle. Watch out! Oh, this tip should have been intercepted by McMullen. Thankfully for the Wildcats, he didn't come down with it, and it's going to be 4th and 5. Always dangerous when you go high over the middle. Makes everybody on the offensive camp nervous. And it'll be a quick possession for the Wildcats. Shryock back to punt. Another low roller. And how about that? They expected it this time. And a great tackle made by Christian Peace. Got a piece of that jersey and wrestled him down. Under a minute to go. We'll step aside. We'll be right back.
Great tackle.
The city of Brazil was founded in 1866. By 1876, there were 2 schools, 7 dry goods stores, 2 hardware stores, 4 churches, and 5 drugstores. One of those drugstores is still there today, Lynn's Pharmacy. Lynn's Pharmacy has grown from a small neighborhood.
First down. Little roll out off the intended receiver, who was Carter Vanderheiden. And that one falls incomplete. Early score, first quarter, Northview 6, Sullivan nothing. Both 2-0 teams in the Western Indiana Conference. The much changed Western Indiana Conference. And there's a motion penalty. Everybody pointing the other direction. And it is on the Wolves. He was drawn off.
On the Wolves.
Who was 59? Balin Curry. Balin Curry? What about 58? I saw 58 or something. Second down to 15. Okay, so I didn't see 58. So I saw 56 probably. Okay. Okay, thank you. And another flag. Another 5. Well, sometimes your opposition just want to help you to give you 10 yards. Now, it's incumbent upon the Wildcats to make a play. You can't let them get out of the 2nd and 20 hole. So an incomplete pass, 2 penalties, brings us to 2nd and 20. Moshan has it, going with a convoy of blockers. He gets strung out, and the tackle made by Shryock.
Shryock making the tackle with the loss.
It's a flag on the play. Flag on the play near side around the 37-yard line. Also one far side, it looks like, about the 41. So we're going to see what this is. Wolves are backing up, so it must be on them. Disastrous series for Coach Rector's offense.
Unsportsmanlike conduct.
Unsportsmanlike conduct.
On the Wolves.
That's a big one.
Backing up 15 yards.
So, 25 yards of penalty on the Wolves on this series.
3rd and 35.
It's 3rd and Highway 63 in this piece. My goodness. Nobody too deep. I think I'd have a safety a little deeper than what we are right now. Pass is going deep. Over the middle. That's what I'm talking about. I would have had a safety a little deeper, but the ball falls harmlessly to the ground. Mason Wilcox, the intended target, and it's 4th down. So it'll be another punt. The last punt by Tim Presley was a beauty. He's going to need another beauty to keep the Wildcats from getting pristine field position. 20 seconds to go here in the first quarter. 7-0 your score of Wolves. He gets this one out, kind of a sidewinder. Going to take a funny bounce toward the sideline. And it'll be down around the 42. We're going to keep this here. We 10 seconds or so left in the first quarter. We'll have a quarter break. We want to thank our sponsors once again. Andrews Heating and Air, Carbon Heating and Air, Excel 8 Sports, Fearless Designs, and Fellowship of Christian Athletes. You know, FCA does such great jobs on college campuses and high schools where they're allowed in, and takes the entity, the college or the high school, to allow them in to be able to do the work that they do with these young men and women. So the 42-yard line, South Vermillion with possession number 3. 4 receivers in the route. Going to keep this one on the ground with Robertson. Ooh, gets hit hard from behind.
Robertson.
And that should be the last play of the quarter. 7-0 Wolves. We'll be right back for quarter number 2.
The city of Brazil was founded in 1866. By 1876, there were 2 schools, 7 dry goods stores, 2 hardware stores, 4 churches, and 5 drugstores. One of those drugstores is still there today, Lynn's Pharmacy. Lynn's Pharmacy has grown from a small neighborhood drugstore to a modern pharmacy, offering prescriptions and medical equipment with old-fashioned values and unparalleled service. You can even step back in time and visit Lynn's Soda Parlor
Here at Lynn's Pharmacy, downtown Brazil.
There was a time when your local pharmacy defined your community. Before the days of long lines and drive-through national chains, pharmacists gave your health personal attention, and you always met with a familiar face. Back then, your questions were always answered, even when you forgot to ask. In Brazil, Indiana, that friendly local pharmacy has always been Lynn's Pharmacy since 1872. We are a modern pharmacy with the latest technology, still deliver that old-fashioned, friendly personal service today. Experience the tradition with your family at Lynn's Pharmacy in downtown Brazil.
Well, here we are back for the second quarter of play. The Wolves are up 7-0 on the Wildcats. We begin second quarter with the Wildcats with the football. 2nd and 10 from their own 43. Shryock back to pass, had a little time, going deep, and he dropped it. Oh my goodness, he dropped it, had it, and it fell right through the wickets. Christian Peace had a step in the ball. He was trying to battle the sideline, trying to keep his puppies in bounds, but oh, that would have been a big play for the home team.
Pass incomplete, intended receiver was Peace.
Brings up a 3rd and 9. Got to take some chance to get down the field. You also have to have blocking to do that. That's part of the problem for the Wildcats, as the Wolves have been in the backfield most of the times. Shryock had some time there. Rolling near side. Has a man completed down to about the 40-yard line. That was brought in by Colton Burnett. The 4-0 Wildcats first down.
First down. Tackle was by Presley of the Wolves.
It's a big first down for South Vermillion. They had 2 first downs on their first drive and went 3 and out on their last. Braxton Idlewild, the bottom of your screen. 2 receivers near side, 2 backs in the backfield. Uh-oh, little confusion on the handoff, little mesh point. Didn't quite go well. The spacing wasn't quite right as Shryock bumped into one of his backs. Ended up running forward. Got maybe back to the line of scrimmage.
Back to the original line of scrimmage, 2nd down.
But obviously the play did not go as intended. Getting this play in from the sideline as you're looking. The young men have their wristbands there as Shryock comes in with the play. Drew Hess doing the snapping duty. Shryock looking, going to have to scramble. Gets a little bit of a block. Breaks a couple of tackles. And does the best that he could to make this a 3rd down and manageable. He avoided disaster. Could have been 3rd down and 12 or 13. And instead, we got 3rd and about 3 or 2. So that's much better. Much more manageable. for Coach Miller and his staff to scheme up this third down to try to get the first. Shryock in the shotgun. Oh, he does not hand it off, and there's a tackle that's made there by Clayton Burgess. Wrapped him up very nicely. It's going to bring up a third down. Will we go for it or will we punt? The interesting situation here. People that listen to me call football games know that for me, this is punt situation. 4th and 7 from the 39-yard line in high school football. Barring Tim Presley, there's not too many kickers that's getting it to the end zone anyway. Big block gives Shryock some room. Can he get past the tackle? He can. First down.
Really, really close, boys and girls. That's really, really close.
Oh, did I speak too presumptuously? No signal yet. Ooh, I thought the spot would have advanced a little farther than it did. It might be a turnover. Well, either way, it's going to be first down, so I wasn't wrong. I just thought it would be a first down for the Wildcats, and I might have been incorrect about that. We'll see. Don't see too many measurements anymore, but we have one here. This is the first one I've seen, and I don't know if I saw one all last year. Oh, no, the football shrunk by about an inch. Turnover on down. The Wildcats give up the ball to the Wolves. Well, Parke Heritage, with their 7-point lead, will take this thing over at the 31-yard line. Boy, oh boy. Shryock, I thought, was going to have enough of that first down, and the hit was just heavy enough to keep him from getting there. Here comes Monica. Rolls out. Oh, he's got a man breaking deep. That's a PI. That's a pass interference. It's an easy one. And it's a great play. Colt Rippey made a fantastic play by getting interference into Mason Wilcox. That might have been 6. Wilcox had a couple of steps. Rippey caught up, threw his body in there. You give up yardage, but you don't give up the big play. I'll take that. So the penalty will bring them out to the 46. Going to roll out the other way. Pitch that thing incomplete. They were looking for McMullen. But I tell you, Monica's thrown the ball more than I thought that he would tonight, here in this first half especially. Of course, you can't always go by the stats and what has happened so far. Of course, I know against Crawfordville, I know he was probably under some heavy pressure. Maybe more so than against West Vigo. Maybe, maybe not. In the shotgun, see the under center we've seen, which also we don't see a whole lot. Play going to the far side. Shedding a tackle is Justin Cooper, but not shedding the second one. As Braxton Idlewind there on the tackle. As well as, I think Royal was there, I believe. So we've got third down and short. Clock rolling at 8:20. Much better pace than we had last week. Uh-oh! Almost a fumble. Just secured it. And I tell you, when you have problems with the mesh point, you're not going to get the run that you really would want. It's going to be 4th and short. I would expect the Wolves could probably go for this one. But problems at the mesh point will slow you down. It's going to be 4th and 2. I know the Wolves thankful The ball did not find green grass. Here we go. Mike under center. He's going to roll out. Looking. Oh! Intercepted by the Wildcats. And we got a turnover as the Wildcats will take over 1st and 10. We'll be right back.
You're not just a homeowner. You're also a, where the heck is that beep coming from? Owner. Fortunately, you've got heating and cooling built and tested to keep going. American Standard Heating and Air Conditioning, built to a higher standard.
Not an American Standard owner yet? Let the nationally recognized Building a Higher Standard award-winning dealer Andrews Heating and Air Conditioning assist you in becoming the next American Standard owner. Call 765-832-9401.
At Great Dane, we don't just build trailers, we build careers. For nearly 50 years, our dedicated teams in the Wabash Valley have been crafting some of the best trailers on the road. With cutting-edge technology and a family-focused environment, we empower our employees to grow, learn, and thrive in the manufacturing industry, all while focusing on delivering the very best for our customers. Come join our legacy of excellence and start building your future. Learn more at greatdane.com/careers. Great Dane. Be great.
Well, Christian Peace was the Wildcat who got the turnover, got the interception. Got a little dinged up on the tackle, but he is working his way to the sideline, thankfully, up, walking under his own power, really favoring that right leg, right ankle. So hopefully he'll get tended to, hopefully be able to come back later in the game. Done a great job so far this game for the Wildcats. As you see him over there with his coach getting dapped up, and I know is getting his team this next possession. Ball, 38-yard line, 1st and 10. Wildcats with 7:37 trying to get on the board. Remember, they get the ball to begin quarter number 3. 3 receivers near side. Needs some blocking, doesn't have it. Throwing far side, nobody there. Could be grounding. But, oh, that's right. In high school, there is no grounding anymore. It always goes across the line of scrimmage. I don't know how many people out there are NFL fans. I'm more of a college guy than NFL, but I am glad to see the NFL back. Eagles and Cowboys put on a nice show last night. Of course, that had been Hurts or Prescott that had been intentional grounding with no receiver in the area. 2nd and 10. Throw, oh boy, over the head of Zealous Royal. Just didn't have time to let that play develop. So 2 plays, 2 incomplete passes, and you've got 3rd and 10. Wolves doing a great job getting the backfield. I mean, the Wildcats, with their young offensive line, are really having a hard time blocking these Wolves and giving Shryock time to get the ball down the field. Run game so important for the Wildcats here tonight. Looking to run is Shryock. Oh, and he coming out the backside. He's got a first down across the 50-45 down to the 40. Set it up nicely. You're probably going to have to see more of that tonight. Shryock, first down on the ground. Okay. I will. Thank you. First and 10 from the 44 of the Wolves. So I believe it's the first time the Wildcats have crossed midfield. Handoff. Looking for some room, getting a couple of yards is Robertson.
Just a couple yards.
So he's a tough little runner.
Tackled by Clayton Burgess.
Sticks his head in there. Anybody who in the backfield will block like he does deserves carries, in my book. And he was going to get carries anyway, but that young man, you want your running back and your receivers to block. Sometimes it's a hard sell. The bench helps, but sometimes it's a hard sell. But you don't have to worry about that with Robinson. He sticks his neck in there. I like that. Did not get it that time. Shryock kept it, got swarmed under for maybe a loss of 1. Rhodes and Burgess in there for the tackle. A couple of the Wolves that were in there. Third and 10, nearing 6 minutes. Bodymer screen, Idlewild. Oh, no time. Play is not going to be able to develop, and Shryock's going to have to do it himself, and he got popped. He got popped like corn, and that will be about a 1-yard gain. It's going to be 4th in maybe punt situation, I hope. We were in this situation not all that awful long ago. Got 1 yard less than what we needed. We're going to take a timeout, talk about it.
Game of the week.
Coach Corey Miller calls a timeout, 5:25.
You are watching the Indiana Sports Network Game of the Week.
At Lynn's Pharmacy, we're more than just your pharmacist. We're your neighbors.
Our kids go to the same.
I ran out of my pain meds too quickly.
I took more and more to get through my day.
I did anything to get them.
I needed help. I needed hope. I found them both.
Professional, safe, no wait times, quality treatment. Regain something lost. Call or go to winrecovery.org.
Well, decision being made right now, 4th and 10, by Coach Miller talking to his troops about the play and what we're going to do. This is just, you hear it from me a lot. I'm a big proponent of punting, especially in a situation like this when your defense standing pretty strong. It's been a pretty rough series. This last 3 plays, the ball resting at the 44-yard line, and good chance the ball won't go into the end zone. I'd love a punt here. Nobody back. You might get a nice roll down this thing inside the 10.
We build Indiana. The Laborers International
like situation though, because Robertson is behind Shryock. Let's see if the Wildcats can shut me up. Blocking is not there, and you had to just throw it away. Just not going to be able to block them. Turnover on downs, and you give them the ball at the 44-yard line. That's why I just love a punt in that situation. Save that turnover on downs and make them go the length of the field.
On downs at the 44-yard line.
But I've never coached football, so all I can do is be up here and give my opinions, and a lot of people don't even want to hear those. That's okay. I'll keep on giving them. Parke Heritage, their 5th possession. Man in motion. Gets it going to the outside. He gets wrapped up for a short carry. Colton Minette gets Van Dever. Wolves use motion quite often with Van Dever and also Wilcox in motion, sometimes Presley. Monnick's been under center the entire game. Looking back to pass over the middle. Incomplete, but you got a flag.
There's a flag. Late flag.
Pass incomplete.
Yeah, it's going to be an interference on the Wildcats. So that one helps out the Wolves. As the clock reads 4:33 here in the second quarter. Caden Young doing the snapping. And here come the Wolves across the first down marker and getting down to the 23-yard line or so. Big carry by Bentley Lambros.
Tackle by several Wildcats.
And we're going to get another timeout.
Larson on the tackle.
And we'll step aside for this timeout. We'll be right back.
We build Indiana. The Laborers International Union of North America are building roads and bridges to get Hoosiers where they're going today, and a new energy infrastructure that will keep Indiana competitive tomorrow. LIUNA's over 12,000 statewide members also grow local economies, earning good union wages, shopping where they live and work, and paying taxes. We build Indiana for good jobs and stronger communities. The Laborers International Union of North America. We are LIUNA.
At Lynn's Pharmacy, we're more than just your pharmacist. We're your neighbors.
Our kids go to the same schools. We eat at the same restaurants. We sit next to you in church.
When I listen to a symptom.
When I fill a prescription.
When I offer advice, I'm not just helping a customer. I'm helping my neighbor and a friend. My name is Lynn Hofstetter, and I'm the proud owner of Lynn's Pharmacy, a modern pharmacy with old-fashioned values and personal service dedicated to keeping you, your family, and our community healthy since 1872.
Here at Lynn's Pharmacy, downtown Brazil.
You're watching the Indiana.
First and 10 for the 23. The ball's on the ground. Looks like the Wolves jumped on it. They did. Boy, it could have been a big one for South Vermillion there. As the Wolves are in the red zone extended. Big sigh of relief from Coach Rector.
You're watching the Indiana Sports Network.
Visit us at our original Terre Haute location.
Shotgun snap is better that time and run up the middle for a nice gain. Letke. Be third down and manageable here. We'll call it 4. Ball resting on the 16-yard line. So a big play here for the South Vermillion defense and the Parke Heritage offense. Looking over the middle, looking for that skinny slant, but it was behind the intended receiver of Wilcox. It's a good throw would have been a first down at least.
It's fourth down. Ladies and gentlemen, make some noise for your defense. It's
fourth down situation. 4th and 4. Parke Heritage looks like they're going to go for this thing. They got a kicker who can easily kick this field goal, it looks like, with Presley. But let's see what we get here. A pitch, far side, looking for a block, he's got it. First down, Tim Presley. Mr. Reliable, just a sophomore. Put the ball in his hands, and so many times good things happen for these Wolves, especially here tonight. So first goal from the 8. Looking to push this thing up to a 2-score game. And they go right side, close to the goal line. You see great camera work there by our camera operators. Kanan Harper and Wyatt Foster. Got a Wildcat down. Oh, boy. Wildcats injured. We're going to step aside for another injury timeout. We'll be right back.
Visit us at our original Terre Haute location or our new Brazil location for an exceptional dining experience. Open 7 days a week for lunch or dinner, and always remember we have gift cards and party tray size to go. Polonies from our family to yours.
I'm Steve Guernsey, and this is my account. When my brother and I decided to open a hardware store here in Brazil, Indiana, it was really important for us to stay local. Since the beginning, Riddell National Bank has been instrumental in all aspects of our business. The financing department has been wonderful. They've also helped us with some financing for our digital sign and for our roof. And most recently, they're helping us with our expansion. They are there to be a partner with you, and I tell you, they've been a really, really good asset for us.
Your All-Pro running back Jonathan Taylor here for York Automotive. Looking for an All-Pro deal on your next car, truck, or SUV? York is my #1 pick. With over 600 vehicles in stock, York has the largest selection to meet your needs. We're talking new, pre-owned, and commercial vehicles. Take it from one All-Pro to another, York has your best deal.
Shop online at yorkautomotive.com and we'll show you why we're not #1, you are.
We're not #1.
You are!
You're #1 at York.
Second down and goal. They punch it in. 3-yard touchdown run, Wolves.
Touchdown Wolves.
Couldn't tell if that was Ledke. Ledke with the 3-yard touchdown run. His second touchdown of the night. His last one was from 31. Presley on for the PAT. Monic the holder. Snap holds good, and the kick is very good. The kid can kick, folks. 2:18 to go, 14-0 your score.
There was a time when your local pharmacy defined your community. Before the days of long lines and drive-through national chains, pharmacists gave your health personal attention and you always met with a familiar face. Back then, your questions were always answered, even when you forgot to ask. In Brazil, Indiana, that friendly local pharmacy has always been Lynn's Pharmacy since 1872. We are a modern pharmacy with the latest technology, still deliver that old-fashioned, friendly personal service today. Experience the tradition with your family at Lynn's Pharmacy in downtown Brazil.
It's time for the halftime report on the Indiana Sports Network.
Yeah, I would have tripped over that.
Hey, Zach. All right, that is everything.
Can I talk to you about it later?
Missing a popcorn.
I'm going to have to call you back.
Oh, you can run a popcorn up here.
I'll go get one.
Whoops. Okay, one popcorn. Got it.
Well, 14-0 as got interrupted by my college freshman of a son. As another scoring update, 21-6 over Sullivan. It was the Northview Knights at halftime. And big boot by Presley. And here comes the run back, and swarmed down. Manette swarmed down around the 16-yard line.
Tackle by Cooper.
So South Vermillion starts their fifth drive.
Wildcats take over on
the 17th. Big drive here by South Vermillion. Let's see if they can get some points on the board before the half. Parke Heritage's defense has been very stout. There's a nice play there to Peace on the first down play. That goes for enough for a first down.
Thank you.
So, South Vermillion trying to get on the move here. 2:08 on the clock. And the flag. Little motion. We're going back 5. I think we are. Seen a few of these tonight. First one, I believe, that's being called on the Wildcats. Always grateful for the wonderful hospitality that we receive here at South Vermillion. They always take good care of us. You got to keep Tony Harper fed and hydrated. That's rule number 1 when he agrees to come to somewhere. He says, you're going to feed me and give me something to drink. I'm in. And they always do that. I should have worn my South Vermillion visor that I got a couple of years ago when we came. Reception by Z Royal.
Catch by Z Royal. Cooper with the tackle.
Short reception, but he did get out of bounds. Stop the clock at 2:03. Ball at the 28-yard line. Second down, another flag. Oh, boy. Well, we got some of those penalty yards back, and we give them right back. That's tough when you're trying to mount a drive at the end of the half, a little 2-minute drill style. Second false start of the drive. Second and 14. Schreier back to pass. Here comes the rush. No time to set up the play. Idlewind was hoping for the ball. Schreier didn't have time to really locate him. As Peace, excuse me, I'm sorry, not Peace. Vinny Goldner bust through there unblocked. You know what? An unblocked linebacker that spells trouble. How do you spell trouble? Unblocked backer. Third down and 15, a big one here. Lots of time still on the clock. Ooh, boy. He's going to have to run with this thing. Nowhere to go. Nowhere to go as the Wolves are there. The ball stays in bounds. And we'll see if Coach Rector wants to call a timeout. He does. Wisely calls a timeout. With 1:46, we'll take it with him. Step aside and be right back.
Fearless Designs is still your champion for the finest in laser engraving. Trophies, hats, key rings, mugs, license plates, signs, and almost anything you can dream of are all available. Fearless Designs is a local company now serving the entire United States. Contact Fearless Designs for all your gift and promotional items. You will be glad you did.
You're not just a homeowner, you're also a, where the heck is that beep coming from? Owner. Fortunately, you've got heating and cooling built and tested to keep going. American Standard Heating and Air Conditioning, built to a higher standard.
Not an American Standard owner yet? Let the nationally recognized Building a Higher Standard award-winning dealer Andrews Heating and Air Conditioning assist you in becoming the next American Standard owner. Call 765-832-9401.
Well, 4th down and 9, and this one's going to be punted. And it is. They run up and catch the punt. Couldn't quite keep his knees off. The turf was Presley that time. But they'll have the ball. It didn't roll on them. They have the ball at around the 43-yard line. So Parke Heritage, because they wisely called that timeout, still has 1 minute and 41 seconds. I do believe they still have a timeout in their quiver. Maybe 2. We'll see what Monick and company can do. 3 receivers on the far side. Under pressure, got hit as he threw. Ball's up. Ball's caught. Presley made a great grab for his quarterback, Sawyer Monick, who got popped. The pressure just a step late because that would have been a flutter ball. Presley does a little bit of everything for these Wolves, and I do mean a little bit of everything. Probably sells popcorn during timeouts at the home games. Wilcox is bottom of the screen. Ball's going the other direction. Ooh, boy. I tell you, Minette was there, got his paw on it. It was half a step from trying to pick that thing off. So that was incomplete. It'll be second down and 10 from the 25. Big thank you to Great Dane, Hamilton Center, Laborers International Union of North America, and Lynn's Pharmacy. Don't forget to visit the soda fountain at Lynn's Pharmacy. Little counter play going right side, going nowhere. How about Mason Larson there on the tackle for you?
Tackle by Robertson. Timeout called by Parke.
Parke just calls timeout with a minute to go. We'll step aside for a quick break.
At Great Dane, we don't just build trailers, we build careers. For nearly 50 years, our dedicated teams in the Wabash Valley have been crafting some of the best trailers on the road. With cutting-edge technology and a family-focused environment, we empower our employees to grow, learn, and thrive in the manufacturing industry, all while focusing on delivering the very best for our customers. Come join our legacy of excellence and start building your future. Learn more at greatdane.com/careers. Great Dane. Be great.
I ran out of my pain meds too quickly.
I took more and more to get through my day.
I did anything to get them.
I needed help. I needed hope. I found them both.
Professional, safe, no wait times, quality treatment. Regain something lost. Call or go to winrecovery.org.
We build
1 minute exactly on the clock. Third down and 11 for them. Oh, could be third and 6. About 3 Wildcats jumped. Let's see if they were drawn off. A little hard count will do it to you sometimes. Hard count will do it. So third down and 6 from the 21 now. Little pitch. Trying to string it out. Nowhere to go for Presley. Great job, Shryoff there to keep them from not being able to turn the corner. Fourth down. I'd be interested to know the leg on Presley, what his field goal limitations are. I bet he could make it from here. So what would it be, around a 40-yarder? Ball's resting at the 15. I'd love to see him kick a field goal. See the ball at the 20.
We build Indiana. The
Ball in the
Laborers
air,
International
West
Union of
got
North
it.
America are
Wrestles out of a tackle with a touchdown. Oh, no flags on the play. Mason Wilcox gets his first touchdown grab of the evening, and that's why they don't kick the field goal. They were looking for 6. Presley, best leg I've seen in quite some time, and he shakes it. I talk about how good the kick can kick, and he shakes it. what do you know? It was not my fault, but South Vermillion, you're welcome. 20-0. Just to stay in under a minute. We'll be right back.
We build Indiana. The Laborers International Union of North America are building roads and bridges to get Hoosiers where they're going today and a new energy infrastructure that will keep Indiana competitive tomorrow. LIUNA's over 12,000 statewide members also grow local economies, earning good union wages, shopping where they live and work, and paying taxes. We build Indiana for good jobs and stronger communities. The Laborers International Union of North America. We are LIUNA.
You are watching the Indiana Sports Network Game of the Week.
The Game of the Week brings you brought to you, I should say, by from South Vermillion by Poloni's Italian Restaurant, Riddell National Bank, and York Automotive. Doesn't matter if you're in Brazil, Crawfordsville, Plainfield, or Brazil. Did I say Brazil twice? I said Greencastle. Brazil, Greencastle, Crawfordsville, Plainfield. Maybe I should just read it instead of going off of memory to make sure I don't say things 2 or 3 times. But if you're in any one of those cities, you can go to York Automotive. They got a total of 5 locations ready to serve you, and especially you. Off the one hop and down at the 20. Great tackle as Manette trying to bring that back. And boy, I tell you, Justin Cooper was there in coverage. So South Vermillion, who gets the ball to start half number 2, will get possession number 6 from their 20, and I'd be just as well to just kind of sit on this thing. I wouldn't try anything too frisky. Let's get to halftime and get the ball back to start quarter number 3. But we'll see what Coach Miller wants to do here. Back to pass. Quick out and incomplete as we're looking for Idawine. Second down. 38.6. I know that, boy, I think the Wolves have a timeout, I do believe. Maybe they might have a timeout. Maybe they don't. It sure would have helped South Vermillion if they don't. Because now we've got 2nd and 10 with 38.6. If you pass the ball, it's got to be completed. They did pass. It was not completed. Oh, no. You're one play away from a punt situation here. Got to be careful. You do not want to punt the ball deep in your own territory with your opposition getting 20 seconds or so. Monick has a decent arm. His O-line has given him time, and he's got a couple of receivers that can stretch the field. Got to be careful here. Run play might not hurt. Wildcats do want to get points on the board, but they stay on the ground. And Robertson is wrestled down. One of the tacklers there is Lucas Rhodes, and the clock is stopped at 25.2. Yes, a timeout was called by Parke Heritage. We'll be right back after this commercial timeout.
Visit us at our original Terre Haute location or our new Brazil location for an exceptional dining experience. Open 7 days a week for lunch or dinner, and always remember we have gift cards and party tray size to go. Poloni's, from our family to yours.
I'm Steve Guernsey, and this is my account. When my brother and I decided to open a hardware store here in Brazil, Indiana, it was really important for us to stay local. Since the beginning, Riddell National Bank has been instrumental in all aspects of our business. The financing department has been wonderful. They've also helped us with some financing for our digital sign and for our roof. And most recently, they're helping us with our expansion. They are there to be a partner with you, and I tell you, they've been a really, really good asset for us.
They were saying over here, they said they weren't sure if it did or not. Well, after timeout, 25.2 seconds, 4th and 9. Punt situation here for South Vermillion. even though it looks like it's going to be a pass play. I think that's Logan White that's back deep, close to the 50, expecting a punt. He does get it. It's an angled punt. Goes out of bounds, unfortunately. And the clock is stopped, 16.9. Still a little time for the Wolves. They can get a couple of plays off. You look at a sideline route. And then throw one deep. You got to know where Wilcox is. You got to know where Presley is. Mark those men. Looking downfield. It's going to get one, and it's not going to be out of bounds. Can they get up and spike it? Can they get to the ball and spike it? Nope, not going to get it. It's the end of the half. End of the half as the Wolves have 20. Wildcats have not been able to crack the scoreboard.
It's time for
but
the halftime
they will
report.
get the ball first to begin quarter number 3. It's halftime. We'll step aside for a break. Come back and give you some analysis of the first half after this commercial timeout on the Indiana Sports Network.
Your All-Pro running back Jonathan Taylor here for York Automotive. Looking for an All-Pro deal on your next car, truck, or SUV? York is my #1 pick. With over 600 vehicles in stock, York has the largest selection to meet your needs. We're talking new, pre-owned, and commercial vehicles. Take it from one All-Pro to another, York has your best deal.
Shop online at yorkautomotive.com and we'll show you why we're not #1, you are.
We're not #1.
You are.
You're #1 at York.
The city of Brazil was founded in 1866. By 1876, there were 2 schools, 7 dry goods stores, 2 hardware stores, 4 churches, and 5 drugstores. One of those drugstores is still there today, Lynn's Pharmacy. Lynn's Pharmacy has grown from a small neighborhood drugstore to a modern pharmacy, offering prescriptions and medical equipment with old-fashioned values and unparalleled service. You can even step back in time and visit Lynn's Soda Parlor
Here at Lynn's Pharmacy, downtown Brazil.
There was a time when your local
It's time for the halftime report on the Indiana Sports Network.
Well, it's halftime. They haven't even started the clock. I was hoping we'd get a few more commercials. We'll get a few more in. We'll get a few more in after a while. But the first half has been all Wolves as Parke Heritage has come with their record of 1-1. And they're challenging the Wildcats with their record of 1-1. Boy, I tell you, the Wolves look pretty good here in this first half. Our friend and colleague Jimmy Kendall from West Vigo talked to him this week, and he told me, he said, "Hey, this will be a pretty good game." Of course, West Vigo has seen both of these teams. West Vigo saw South Vermillion and Parke Heritage here in the first 2 weeks, and he told me he thought this would be a pretty good game here tonight. It has been. The scoreboard a little lopsided with the 20-0 score, but I'll tell you, the Wildcats have really made the Wolves earn the scores that they were able to amass. So a lot of good defense, but there have been some pockets of good offense by Parke Heritage as they've gotten 3 scores. Their first drive of the game was an 8-play, 71-yard drive that ended with a Blake Ledke 31-yard touchdown run that started off the game. Then we had a series of punts, turnovers on down, and an interception of Parke Heritage by Christian Peace. And then the next touchdown drive was Parke Heritage on what was about an 8-play drive, ended with a 3-yard touchdown run by Ledke as they went up 14-0. And then their next drive, they went 4 plays in a 20-yard touchdown pass from their quarterback Sawyer Monick to Mason Wilcox. The extra point was no good after I talked about how good Tim Preston's leg is, and thus we have the 20-0 score. Not 21-0, but 20-0 here at South Vermillion. The Wildcats just haven't really been able to get anything going offensively. And a large part of that has to do with the defensive front by Parke Heritage, which has really turned up nicely tonight, been very stout. They've been in the backfield of South Vermillion on just about every turn, making it very difficult for Ben Shryock to find receivers downfield because it really hasn't had time to let a play develop. The one time that he had a great opportunity to go down the field, unfortunately the ball could not be brought in by Christian Peace on the far sideline. That would have been a big play in the second quarter by South Vermillion to try to amass and keep a drive going. 20-0 your score here at South Vermillion. We'll step aside for our first break of our halftime show and come back with more on the Indiana Sports Network.
We're the Browns, and this is our account. Our relationship with Riddell really began when we were kids, so when we started our business, it seemed like a natural fit for us.
Riddell's provided all of our financial needs for both personal and business, and we could not be happier with the level of service that we're provided.
Riddell National Bank has helped us grow our business so that we can help grow our communities with the core values that we both share. If you're looking to grow your business, Riddell is your best option.
Your All-Pro running back Jonathan Taylor here for York Automotive. Looking for an All-Pro deal on your next car, truck, or SUV? York is my #1 pick. With over 600 vehicles in stock, York has the largest selection to meet your needs. We're talking new, pre-owned, and commercial vehicles. Take it from one All-Pro to another, York has your best deal.
Shop online at yorkautomotive.com and we'll show you why we're not #1, you are.
We're not #1.
You are!
You're #1 at York.
You're watching the Indiana Sports Network.
Yeah, right. Halftime score, 20-0. As we're going to take a moment and thank our sponsors. Just had the South Vermillion marching band on the field.
We'll be hosting
Andrews Heating and Air, Carbon Heating and Air, Excel 8 Sports, Fearless Designs, Fellowship of Christian Athletes, Great Dane, Hamilton Center, Laborers International Union of North America, Lentz Pharmacy, Maloney's Italian Restaurant, Riddell National Bank, and York Automotive. You look at other teams of our rooting interest. Of course, the Northview Knights, 2-0 on this young season. They beat the Terrell North Patriots 42-7 week 1. Week 2, beat up on Speedway 49-0. Tonight they're at Sullivan. Last score was 21-6 at halftime. I'm sure we'll probably get another score or two as that game progresses. Down at Sullivan, thought that would be very tough game. Sullivan has rolled up a couple of opponents thus far and is also 2-0. So a big Western Indiana Conference game here tonight down in Sullivan. The Knights thus far up. Next week, Northview will be host to West Vigo. It'll be the home opener for the Knights. Week 4 will be the home opener for the Knights. Kind of like for Parke Heritage, next week will be home opener for them. And then on the 19th, the Knights will host Owen Valley. The West Vigo Vikings, unfortunately, 0-2. I talked about them playing these two teams here tonight. They lost a 19-20 close one to South Vermillion. Then in week 2, lost 20-26 to Parke Heritage. Both of those games were at West Vigo. Tonight they're at North Central Farmersburg. Next 2 weeks at Northview and against Edgewood, who also was 2-0 on the season. The Terrell North Patriots, with first-year head coach Aaron Edwards, bit of a struggle so far. They're 0-2 on the season. took one on the chin, 7-42 against Northview. Went to Mooresville last week, and 8-48 was their score there. Tonight they host Bloomington South in a Conference Indiana game. The next 2 weeks they're hosting their crosstown rivals, Terre Haute South, a game that we will be at here at the Indiana Sports Network next week. And then on the 19th, they're at Bloomington. Excuse me, they're at Bloomington North. The Terre Haute South Braves 1-1 on the season with their first-year head coach, Greg Barrett. The people around these parts know that man very well. The Braves took one on the chin to open up the season at home against Plainfield. Lost 7-31. Went on the road at Kokomo last week and got a 10-point win, 46-36. Tonight, they host Bloomington North. The Cougars are 1-1. Next week, of course, at Terre Haute North, and then the 19th, they host the Panthers of Bloomington High School South. And we're also going to throw in the South Putnam Eagles. They're 2-0 on the season. They went up to North Putt, put up a 20 spot, 53-33. And then last week on our game of the week, they took Greencastle and put them over their knee. 65-21 is your final score there. Tonight, they're at 2-0 Edgewood. So again, excuse me, a big contest in the Western Indiana Conference. So it'll be interesting to see who comes out on the top side of that one. Can't hear what you're saying. So Edgewood and South Putt do 2-0 teams squaring off there. And then next week, they're at Eastern Hancock. And then in 2 weeks, they play Sullivan. So a tough stretch here. Edgewood, Eastern Hancock, both of those on the road. And then Sullivan on the 19th. South Putnam with their star running back, Ty Benton. Already with 625 yards on the ground. And a big reminder that this upcoming Tuesday, Coach Sorrell from South Putnam will be the guest on Time Out with Coach. He'll be with Herb King and Tony Harper this Tuesday at 7:30, live right here on the Indiana Sports Network. Thank you very much. Going to have a lot to talk about with Coach Sorrell. South Putnam has just been an excellent program over the last several years with him being at the helm. Ty Benton, I talked about the junior, rushed for about 1,700 yards last year as a sophomore. This year, he's on pace for over 2,000 probably. I mean, the young man, he's not going to put up 350 every week, but that's what he did last week. And the kid can flat out go. So we'll have them toward the end of the season back on their airwaves, the Indiana Sports Network, as they will face Owen Valley toward the end of the season. But South Putnam folks, if you're in their area, go watch them play. They're a fun team to play, or to watch play. We're going to step aside for another break here on our halftime show, about 5 minutes showing on the clock. 20-0 your score. Wildcats trying to get on the board. We'll step aside for a commercial timeout.
We build Indiana. The Laborers International Union of North America builds and maintains roads, bridges, and other essential infrastructure that make us the crossroads of America. So thanks to LIUNA members' work, Hoosiers have a better quality of life, like access to utilities, easier routes to jobs, schools, or medical care. We build Indiana for good jobs and stronger communities. The Laborers International Union of North America. We are LIUNA.
You are watching the Indiana Sports Network Game of the Week.
At Lynn's Pharmacy, we're more than just your pharmacist. We're your neighbors.
Our kids go to the same schools. We eat at the same restaurants.
We sit next to you in church.
When I listen to a symptom.
When I fill a prescription.
When I offer advice, I'm not just helping a customer. I'm helping my neighbor and a friend. My name is Lynn Hofstadter, and I'm the proud owner of Lynn's Pharmacy, a modern pharmacy with old-fashioned values and personal service dedicated to keeping you, your family, and our community healthy since 1872.
Here at Lynn's Pharmacy, downtown Brazil.
You're watching the Indiana Sports Network.
Well, the moon is visible in the northeastern sky. Little cloud cover kind of reminds me of Teen Wolf. As a very nice evening for football. If you've hydrated, not having to worry about cramps too much. If you haven't hydrated, you probably will. A lot of hoodies and sweatshirts, jackets being worn in the stands here tonight at Brent Anderson Field as getting ready for the start of the third quarter. South Vermillion does get the ball to start the quarter, and they're hoping to get something going on the ground and on the air as it'll be pivotal for them to try to get some points on the board early in this quarter. I believe South Vermillion only made it to the Parke Heritage side of the field one time. And that was a drive in the fourth quarter that they were not able to capitalize on, turnover on downs in the second quarter. So it's kind of been tough sledding. I talked about the great job by the defense of Parke Heritage to keep the Wildcat offense at bay. And that stout defense is doing an awfully good job here tonight. When you look at upcoming broadcasts here on the Indiana Sports Network, of course, he mentioned next Friday night we'll be at Terre Haute North High School. The battle for the Victory Bell, Terre Haute South at Terre Haute North. It'll be a 7 o'clock start. Then on September the 19th, the Owen Valley at Northview, Western Indiana Conference game. And then on
Visit us at our
September
original
the
Terre
20th,
Haute location.
That'll be Quincy at St. Mary of the Woods in football at 3 p.m. So we're just a couple of weeks away from the start of Sprint football at St. Mary of the Woods, the last season of Sprint football in this Midwest Sprint Football League for St. Mary of the Woods, and that is because they're going to play in NAIA the next season. 2026 season will be their first year of NAIA football, so they're stepping up several weight classes, and we playing in a fantastic conference for NAIA play. So it'll be very exciting to see this transition. Of course, right now there's the restriction. Players have to weigh in a couple times a week to play in the game. You got to be below, I believe, it's 185 pounds or so, right about there. That restriction will be gone as there will not have that the next year. A lot of times people think the sprint football is 7-on-7 or something like that. Nope, 11-on-11 full plaids. Only difference is the weight restriction, but that'll be gone next year as St. Mary of the Woods will start NAIA play. This is year 4 they've been in sprint football. Year 1 they won the Midwest Sprint Football League championship, and the years 2 and 3 they played in the championship but were not able to be victorious, as both years they lost
The World Sports medicine experts are on the sidelines for tonight's game.
Got some Calumet College is who beat them years 2 and 3. So we'll see if those two teams are on a collision course to play in the championship game for the 4th straight year. And we'll also see if the Pomeroys can win the championship this year. We'll step aside for our last commercial break. Come back with the third quarter after this.
Visit us at our original Terre Haute location or our new Brazil location for an exceptional dining experience. Open 7 days a week for lunch and dinner, and always remember we have gift cards and party tray size to go. Baloney's, from our family to yours.
We're the Browns, and this is our account. Our relationship with Riddell really began when we were kids, so when we started our business, it seemed like a natural fit for us.
Riddell's provided all of our financial needs for both personal and business, and we could not be happier with the level of service that we're provided.
Riddell National Bank has helped us grow our business so that we can help grow our communities with the core values that we both share. If you're looking to grow your business, Riddell is your best option.
Your All-Pro running back Jonathan Taylor here for York Automotive. Looking for an All-Pro deal on your next car, truck, or SUV? York is my #1 pick. With over 600 vehicles in stock, York has the largest selection to meet your needs. We're talking new, pre-owned, and commercial vehicles. Take it from one All-Pro to another, York has your best deal.
Shop online at yorkautomotive.com and we'll show you why we're not #1, you are.
We're not #1.
You are.
You're #1 at York.
You are watching the Indiana Sports Network Game of the Week.
This program is a copyrighted production of Indiana Sports Network and cannot be shown, reproduced, or redistributed in any way or in any form without prior written permission from Indiana Sports Network.
You are watching high school football on the Indiana Sports Network.
So the third quarter is getting ready to begin. And it begins with a little bit of confusion as both teams were initially lined up on
You're not just a homeowner. You're also a...
But we get that straightened out. And we ready to start this quarter. Wildcats down. And here is trying to get on the board for the first time. They do receive the ball first as Presley will kick this thing off. And away we go. Caught to the up man around the 20-yard line. He'll slide around a little bit, get close to the 30. I believe that was Jacob Shaw.
Shaw returns the ball on the play.
As South Vermillion will start their possession there. Ben Shryock needs time to pass or a dominant run game. Both would be nice, I'm sure, for Coach Miller. But got to have at least one of those. We'll see if they start this game with the crown to Robertson. Oh, Shryock's going to keep this thing himself, go up the middle, and get close to 5, probably 4.
5-yard gain on play.
And that's just what the doctor ordered. A nice gain on first down. Park Heritage started the game with a 8-play drive that went about 6 minutes or so. Let's see if South Vermillion can do the same thing and punch it in the end zone. Keep it on the ground. Robertson going, spinning, going nowhere.
Goldner with the tackle.
As he might have lost one. Third down ensuing for the Wildcats. Parke Heritage looking for their first win against the Wildcats in 4 years. A 28-16 win back in 2021 was the last time they've been on the right side of the ledger. Shryock in the shotgun, looking, has a little bit of blocking, scrambles far side. Looking for a block downfield. Block broke down. He dives. He's right at the chains. They're going to move him forward. Shryock with the first down. It's a big first down for South V.
First down.
Was able to catch up with Lynn Brands before the game tonight. Always nice to catch up with Lynn. He greeted me as I walked in. Showed me pictures of his son Jordan. We talked about Eric and Tiffany. I worked with his daughter in college. And I actually just came across a picture of myself, Tiffany, and another student worker from 25 so years ago. We looked so young then. Pass in the backfield, looking for peace. He's got it, avoids a tackle, slips another one, gets across the 40. Nice little gain there. Unfortunately, started so far in the backfield, but he got about 2 yards out of the deal. So a positive gain on first down. Just not a very long one. Wildcats have already had the ball for 3 minutes. As we just crossed under 9 minutes ago in the quarter. Handoff going up the middle, trying to push him ahead for a couple. And the pile does go forward. Robertson just does not stop churning those legs. And he gets out to the 44-yard line.
Nice game on the play.
Bring up 3rd and 6.
3rd and 6 here.
So a big call here as the play comes in the sideline. 45-6 last year was the score in this game. Parke Heritage looking for their comeuppance. Matter of fact, the last 3 contests have been extremely lopsided. Ball out the backfield, there he's again. He gets across the 50, 45, 40. First down piece again.
From Shryock. And that is a Wildcat first down.
Ball rests at the 41. Clock at 8:10. Looking to scramble. Shryock gets a few across the 40.
Shryock crosses the 40. 23-yard gain on play. Second up. City Golden on the tackle.
Chewing up time on this drive, keeping the Wolves defense on the field. A lot of these gentlemen go both ways in both of these teams. Small town Indiana football at its finest. Shryock looking, has a man, and that's Z Royal with his second catch.
And that is another Wildcat.
Another first down. So the Wildcats come out with a very nice drive. This will be their 9th play of the drive to start this half. Drive is already 5 minutes in length. They started at their own 29-yard line, and the ball now rests at the Wolves 28. Snap is low. Nobody to pitch through. Shryock. I don't know if it was a busted play there. Got back to the line of scrimmage. but they keep the possession and will be ready to run another play in about 20 seconds. Royal in peace on the right side. Snap, no, once again, Striker's got to scramble with it. Oh, back to the line of scrimmage once again, and it's going to bring up 3rd and 10. 3 first downs so far in this drive that has chewed up half the quarter. Almost like having a running clock here on this drive. But we've got 3rd and 10. Let's see what Coach Miller draws up here on this big play. Idlewind, the bottom of your screen. Single coverage on him. And in the near side slot, which is Minette. Looking, no time. Pocket breaks down. And it's a sack. It's a sack. And you got 4th down. And about 12 as decision time for Coach Miller. Sure, he's going to go for this right outside the 30-yard line. Tough sledding here on 4th and 12. Z Royal, bottom of your screen. Shrug, back to pass, looking for his receiver. I think he caught it. No, incomplete, but it was well short. It was well short. Royal tried to sell it. Referee said no. And they're going to go back to the line of scrimmage. So it was well short. It's going to be a turnover on down. But a long drive comes up with nothing, even though they did chew up 2/3 of the quarter. So Parke Heritage will get the ball to 30. And let's see what Monick and company can do. Monick under center. Ledkey behind him. He gets the ball stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
Tackle by Trubizio.
Bizio in there on the tackle. Big defensive series here for the Wildcats. Monick under center again. Here comes man in motion. He's got it this time. And shut down in the backfield. Z Royal. Getting it in stereo there. Big loss on the play as great pursuit by the South Vermillion defense. 3rd down and 15. Got to get off the field here. No pass interference called down the field. Looking for a run here. Piled up. One of the tackles there, Mason Larson. Also in there, Nick Straw.
And 56, Nick Straw.
And it's going to bring up a big 4th down, a big stop by South Vermillion to hold the Wolves to the first 3 and out of the night. Woo! Pressure in the backfield, couldn't quite get there. As it's going to take a Wolf roll across the 35, touched at the 33, and that's where it'll be. Back with 2:35 to go, 3rd quarter after this.
You're not just a homeowner. You're also a, where the heck is that beep coming from? Owner. Fortunately, you've got heating and cooling built and tested to keep going. American Standard Heating and Air Conditioning, built to a higher standard.
Not an American Standard owner yet? Let the nationally recognized Building a Higher Standard award-winning dealer Andrews Heating and Air Conditioning assist you in becoming the next American Standard owner. Call 765-832-9401.
First and 10 from the 33. South Vermillion with their second possession. Had a nice drive in possession number one. Just couldn't pay it off. Pump fake it over the middle. Robertson, they found him, and it's going to be a short gain. Oh, he tried to bounce that thing out. Young man does not go down easy. It'll bring up second down and around 7 maybe.
Robertson gets about 4.5 yards on play.
So positive yards once again. As South Vermillion trying to get the pass game on track. Shotgun is Shryock. Looking, scrambling, a little wheel route to the outside, and Peace was overthrown. Just had to get the ball out. Was Shryock. Brings up a third down. 3rd and 5, very manageable. Play sheet should be pretty wide open. However, it's just been hard to keep the Parke Heritage defensive front out of the backfield. 4 down on the line for the Wolves. They're trying to push. And the pass, oh, he had a man. He had Colton Bennett. Ball sailed out of bounds. It's going to be 4th. That was an opportunity to gain a first down there. Just unfortunately not able to capitalize. And are we thinking about going for this? Looks like we might. We'll see. Shotgun situation. Does he have time? Has a man! And incomplete. Colton Rippey tried to bring it in. Was contacted as the ball got there. Incomplete. Turnover on downs. And boy, the Wolves are going to have great field position here. Mm. 37-yard line, 38-yard line is where the ball rests for Parke Heritage. 1st and 10, trying to put this game on ice. Ball's handed off, going right side, gets a nice gain on first. Looked like that might have been Malakote on the carry.
2nd and 3.
Wildcats need a big stand here on this set of downs. Oh, ball's on the ground. Who's got it?
Ball's on the ground. Ball's on the ground.
Monica was able to pop back on it. And they keep the ball, but it is 3rd down. Last score that I heard, 27-6. Northview on top of Sullivan in the 3rd quarter. Third and 3. Going deep, has a man. Look out. Across the 10, 5 down to 2. Mason Wilcox with 13, 14 seconds to go in the quarter. And the third quarter expires with the Wolves on the doorstep. We'll step aside for a break and come back for the fourth after this.
At Great Dane, we don't just build trailers, we build careers. For nearly 50 years, our dedicated teams in the Wabash Valley have been crafting some of the best trailers on the road. With cutting-edge technology and a family-focused environment, we empower our employees to grow, learn, and thrive in the manufacturing industry, all while focusing on delivering the very best for our customers. Come join our legacy of excellence and start building your future. Learn more at greatdane.com/careers. Great Dane. Be great.
You are watching the Indiana Sports Network Game of the Week.
First and goal from the 2-yard line as we start quarter number 4. The Parke Heritage Wolves with a 20-0 lead, trying to stretch that out to a 4-touchdown advantage. Their quarterback, Sawyer Monick, sophomore, has done a fine job tonight. He's under center. And it's going to be about a 1-yard gain for Letke as you had a man in motion who did not get the ball. So there's one down by South Vermillion. Early fourth quarter score from Terre Haute South. Terre Haute South 16, Bloomington South 0. I'm sorry, Bloomington North 0. I'm sorry. So let's see if the Braves can hold on there and get a second victory. Touchdown on the 2-yard carry. The keeper by Sawyer Monick could very well put this game on ice. So the fourth touchdown by the Wolves, the third on the ground. Presley trying to give this a 27-0 lead. Kick is up. Much better than the last one. It is no good as well. 26-0, PA2 no good. We'll step aside for a quick break.
At Lynn's Pharmacy, we're more than just your pharmacist. We're your neighbors.
Our kids go to the same schools. We eat at the same restaurants.
We sit next to you in church.
When I listen to a symptom.
When I fill a prescription.
When I offer advice, I'm not just helping a customer. I'm helping my neighbor and a friend. My name is Lynn Hofstadter, and I'm the proud owner of Lynn's Pharmacy, a modern pharmacy with old-fashioned values and personal service, dedicated to keeping you, your family, and our community healthy since 1872.
Here at Lynn's Pharmacy, downtown Brazil.
That's immediately following the game.
Well, Parke Heritage has come to play here tonight, folks. They're looking for win number 2 as they had a big victory last week at West Vigo, 26-20, and now here they are, 26 points on the board here at South Vermillion. South Vermillion still looking to dent the scoreboard.
Register at sbtouchdown.club@gmail.com.
Presley going to kick this thing off. Once again, a very nice kickoff. Fielded at the 11 or 12-yard line. Looking for a run back. Has a little bit of a seam. Gets across the 30. Still in bounds. 40. 42-yard line for Colton Manette. Very nice return. Good field position for the Wildcats. Just a shade above 11 minutes, so 11:07 to go here in the ball game. 26-0. College football's back. It's, I guess, officially week 2 or week 2.5, depending on how you score week 0. Indiana State University in action tomorrow. At home on parent weekend. Looking for Peace, excuse me. Not able to find him right there.
Looking for Peace on the play.
Indiana State 1-0 on the young season. Shryock in the shotgun. Under pressure. Looks. Downfield. Man not there. That's once again looking for Peace. Couldn't quite break him free down the sideline as Justin Cooper was tracking right with him. So it could be a short possession for South Vermillion unless they can get 10 yards here in the next 2 plays. Only 12 seconds to come off the clock on this drive. First drive, they had the ball for about 7 minutes. Ball incomplete. 4th and 10. Just tough sled in the pass game tonight for these Wildcats. As they're going to go for it here. Aaron one downfield, sideline, well out of bounds. Didn't give him that really a chance, but the Wolves didn't give Shryock much of a chance. Turn the run downs. We'll step aside and be right back.
You're watching the Indiana Sports Network.
Visit us at our original Terre Haute location or our new Brazil location for an exceptional dining experience. Open 7 days a week for lunch and dinner, and always remember we have gift cards and party tray size to go. Poloni's, from our family to yours.
A big thank you to Poloni's Italian restaurant. A couple locations, one in Brazil, one on Lafayette, Terre Haute. Man in motion has it going far side. Looking for the corner, has a little bit of a block there and gets a nice gain. Van der Veer with a nice gain on first down. Riddell National Bank get you the services that you need for your home, your business, your personal life. York Automotive will get you the transportation that you need to get from point A, point B, and have you doing it in style, folks. Second and 1 from the 34-yard line. Going a little far side action to Malakote. So first down. Andrews Heating and Air. Take good care of people. I don't care when it is. For 9, 10 months out of the year, you're going to need your air on or your heat on. There are those months that are, where you just have the windows open. And it's a glorious time of year. But it's just few and far between to carry that time by Bentley Lambros. If you need something engraved, check out Fearless Designs. They do great work. You can engrave a lot of things and have your business, or if you want something done just for personal use, have you looking real good. Second down run, short gain. Going to bring up third down. 9 minutes to go in the game. 26-0. Parke Heritage. Parke Heritage looking to get their first win over South Vermillion in 4 years. They've scored more points tonight than they have in the 3 games combined. Last 3 games, Parke Heritage has put up 14 points. There's Peace. A big tackle for loss.
Big loss.
Brings up a big bring 4th down. Let's see what the decision is for Coach Rector on this 4th down at about 10. Yeah, Parke Heritage scored 6 points last year, 8 points 2 years ago. Didn't score 3 years ago. 4th and 10, drops back. Pass is caught, but well short. Swarmed under. It's going to be a turnover on downs, and the South Vermillion defense stands up. They'll get the ball back after this message.
Turnover on downs for the Wolves.
You are watching. Fearless Designs is still your champion for the finest in laser engraving. Trophies, hats, key rings, mugs, license plates, signs, and almost anything you can dream of are all available. Fearless Designs is a local company now serving the entire United States. Contact Fearless Designs for all your gift and promotional items. You will be glad you did.
You just saw some of the handiwork by Fearless Designs. Shryock busting right side. Has a seam down the sideline across the 50, the 40, the 30. 1 man to beat. He pushes him out of bounds at around the 15-yard line. Big play by the quarterback, Ben Shryock.
First down.
Wildcats trying to get on the board for the first time tonight. Biggest play from scrimmage for the home team. Ball rests on the 19-yard line. Shryock. How much does he have in the tank on this play? Is it definitely going to be a handoff? Nope, he's back to pass. Over the middle! Looking for Z Royal, not able to connect with this big tight end. Little shot play down the seam. Never hurt anybody. 7:42 to go in the game. A very entertaining game. More entertaining for Parke Heritage than it would be for South Vermillion, but they're still fighting hard on every snap of the ball. Near side, finds Royal. 2 hits. He shakes 2 tackles. Across the 15, down to the 12. Tripped up. Oh, he was looking for payday, baby. He had visions of touchdowns dancing in his head, and he got tripped up from behind. Oh, and he's hobbling, trying to get the sideline.
Tripped over the line on the sideline. Ball at the 11-yard line. 3rd down and short.
3rd and short on this very nice drive by South Vermillion. Big run by Shryock to get him in position to score. Play clock down to 6. Ball's out, and it's complete at the 5-yard line to the coach's son, Braxton Idlewine. 5'9" sophomore.
With reception. It's 1st and goal for the Wildcats.
And for the first time, we say 1st and goal. Wildcats wanting to punch this in the worst way. Manette, the bottom of your screen. Nope, now Idlewine, bottom of your screen. Pass situation, jump ball, touchdown! Colton Manette, 5-yard touchdown from Ben Shryock, and the Wildcats are on the board.
Shryock gets to Shaw.
How about that? The home team dancing tonight. You know, these Wildcats, I tell you, they're a very scrappy bunch. Chances are they'll still be on the short end of the stick at the end of this game tonight. But boy, they have played with so much heart. Out there to kick, Braxton Lemons. There's whistles. Nope, there was a whistle first and see what the indication is. Oh, it's going to be on Parke Heritage. Do you dare go for two?
Offside. Okay.
Do you dare go for two? This is going to be interesting. I'm interested to see what Coach Miller decides to do. Oh, he's going to keep his kicker out there. He's going to keep his kicker out there. Okay. I'd have a notion to go for two here. If you're getting me a play from the 1 yard line, I think I'd go for two. Nonetheless, they're going to go for two. A little trickeration. Pass in the end zone, intercepted. Oh, it's too bad there as Colton Ripley tried to surprise him. And that one goes for naught. 26-6, 6:31 play in the game. We'll be right back.
You're not just a homeowner. You're also a, where the heck is that beep coming from? Owner. Fortunately, you've got heating and cooling built and tested to keep going. American Standard Heating and Air Conditioning, built to a higher standard.
Not an American Standard owner yet? Let the nationally recognized Building Higher Standard award-winning dealer Andrews Heating and Air Conditioning assist you in becoming the next American Standard owner. Call 765-832-9401.
At Great Dane, we don't just build trailers, we build careers. For nearly 50 years, our dedicated teams in the Wabash Valley have been crafting some of the best trailers on the road. With cutting-edge technology and a family-focused environment, we empower our employees to grow, learn, and thrive in the manufacturing industry, all while focusing on delivering the very best for our customers. Come join our legacy of excellence and start building your future. Learn more at greatdane.com/careers. Great Dane. Be great.
26-6, Wildcats get on the board. 5-yard touchdown pass from Schrock to Manette. Any chance I see my first onside kick in quite a while? Why not? Why not? See what we got here. Lemons will kick this thing off. His second kickoff of the night. Kick the thing off to get us started in the football game. And now after a Wildcat touchdown, gets to do it again. And we'll see what the Wolves are kind of crouching up here. They're expecting something funny. And there's your outside kick. Take a great bounce. Oh, my. It took a legendary bounce off the foot of Lemons. But unfortunately for the Wildcats, the Wolves were Johnny on the spot as they came up with the ball. Colton Manette was in prime position to try to get it, but I think it was Vanderveer who ended up coming down with it for Parke Heritage. That's the bounce that you dream of. If you're doing an onside kick, you pray for a bounce like that. I think it was a second or third bounce that popped up a good 10, 12 yards in the air to give South Vermillion a chance. Parke Heritage, just great kick coverage there as they have the ball at their own 49. Ball going up the middle, swallowed up. Z Royal in there on the play. Who else we have there?
Z Royal in on the tackle. Maybe Robinson as well.
Just over 6 minutes to go. Clock running. here in the game. Want to remind you, next week we'll be at Terre Haute North High School for the Battle of the Victory Bell. Terre Haute South at Terre Haute North. Pressure in the backfield, and he escapes out the back end, going far side, looking for the first down, not able to get it. Here's Vanderveer, a very nice carry. Bring up third down and short. Those Terre Haute South Braves right now playing the Cougars of Bloomington North. And those Braves in the fourth quarter, under 6 to go, 23-0 over Bloomington North. So the Braves trying to win second game in a row, and they're in prime position to do so. Third down and 3. Parke Heritage. Pitch. Vanderveer, first down. Oh, nope, not Vanderveer. That was Presley.
Looks like they're marked just shy of the first down.
Next week, Parke Heritage playing Attica.
Let's go to defense. Big stop
Attica
here.
getting rolled up by Seeger. Timeout on the field. 5:04 to go. We'll be right back.
We build Indiana. The Labor's International Union of North America builds and maintains roads, bridges, and other essential infrastructure that make us the crossroads of America. So thanks to LIUNA members' work, Hoosiers have a better quality of life, like access to utilities, easier routes to jobs, schools, or medical care. We build Indiana for good jobs and stronger communities. The Labor's International Union of North America. We are LIUNA.
You are watching the Indiana Sports Network Game of the Week.
4th and 1 for Parke Heritage. And handoff straight up the middle. Bust through from Melvin 1. He's going for 6. Oh my goodness. Carter Vanderheiden. 41-yard touchdown scamper. Puts 32 on the board. Fourth down and 1, and he gets 41. So the 5th touchdown, 4th on the ground. Wolves going for 2 here. Okay. Back to pass, and that was Sawyer Monnick's pass incomplete. 2 points, no good. 4:52 to go. We'll be right back.
At Lynn's Pharmacy, we're more than just your pharmacist. We're your neighbors.
Our kids go to the same schools. We eat at the same restaurants.
We sit next to you in church.
When I listen to a symptom.
When I fill a prescription.
When I offer advice, I'm not just helping a customer. I'm helping my neighbor and a friend. My name is Lynn Hofstetter, and I'm the proud owner of Lynn's Pharmacy, a modern pharmacy with old-fashioned values and personal service dedicated to keeping you, your family, and our community healthy since 1872.
Here at Lynn's Pharmacy, downtown Brazil.
We're the Browns, and this is our account. Our relationship with Riddell really began when we were kids, so when we started our business, it seemed like a natural fit for us.
Riddell's provided all of our financial needs for both personal and business, and we could not be happier with the level of service that we're provided.
Riddell National Bank has helped us grow our business so that we can help grow our community. community.
32-6, 4:52 to go after the 41-yard touchdown scamper by Vanderheiden. Another beautiful kickoff. Here comes Robertson. Trying to swing his way out of a tackle. Not able to do, though. Down at the 20-yard line. Interesting decision by Coach Rector to go for 2. We got a very capable kicker. I know he's missed a couple extra points, but up 32-6 with under 5 minutes to go in the game. And decided to go for 2. Curious, and know if I was coach, that's something I'd mark down to remember. Shryock looking for the laces, has the pass off and not on the mark. As Idawine not able to come up with it. I think they've forgotten the T off the kickoff and somebody scampered to get it. So Parke Heritage still South Vermillion still trying to do some things on the air. Just not able to connect much. There's peace. Reception there. We talked about Parke Heritage and having Attica at home next. Their next 2 games are at home. Attica next week, and then in 2 weeks they've got Seeger. Seeger just rolling up Attica tonight. Would say the score, but it might make your ears bleed. Looking for Z Royal. Good job downfield and covers by Wilcox.
Intended for Royal.
South Vermillion next week. County rival North Vermillion will be right here. And then 2 weeks they'll be at Covington. So a couple big games coming up for the Wildcats. Starting with next week, trying to get another win against North Vermillion. Here comes 4th and 5. They have Royal, but nope, incomplete. Turnover on downs with 4 minutes on the clock. A.J. Montgomery was in coverage. And here come the Wolves. Let's see if they still have Monick out there. And we get another timeout. What do we get here? Everybody's going to the sideline. Must be another timeout. We'll take it with them. Be right back.
Your All-Pro running back Jonathan Taylor here for York Automotive. Looking for an All-Pro deal on your next car, truck, or SUV? York is my #1 pick. With over 600 vehicles in stock, York has the largest selection to meet your needs. We're talking new, pre-owned, and commercial vehicles. Take it from one All-Pro to another, York has your best deal.
Shop online at yorkautomotive.com and we'll show you why we're not #1, you are.
We're not #1.
You are.
You're #1 at York.
Visit us at our original Terre Haute location or our new Brazil location for an exceptional dining experience. Open 7 days a week for lunch or dinner, and always remember we have gift cards and party tray size to go. Polonies, from our family to yours.
We're the Browns.
Anytime a Terre Haute score gets a win over a Bloomington score, I like to say that Terre Haute South 23, Bloomington North nothing. Trying to, I think they beat them last year as well, if I remember correctly. No, it was a close game up here on the road last year. You know, Bloomington South on the road last year was a magnificent game that South lost. 1st and 10 from the 25. Parke Heritage, boy, their motion could stand a little cleaning. Has there been some mistimed snaps, or the motion man wasn't quite clear? It's just not all that fluid at times, but nonetheless, that one goes for 6. It looks like under center we have Logan White, freshman. Back up, looking for somebody. Gonna have to go forward. That's what you gotta do, young man. You look to your right, you look to your left, you can't find anybody. What do? You press on by yourself. That's life. 3 minutes to go in the game. Not the first time we've seen that tonight, by the way. Have the twos out here. Logan White, freshman. Getting some backup duty here tonight in a game that's well in control. 3rd down and 4. Schillings in motion. Flag on the play. Ball goes up the middle. Getting close to the 15-yard line, and it's going to be a illegal procedure. Motion on the Wolves. It's going to be a 5-yard loss. So we'll do 3rd down again. 2:31 on the clock. Want to remind you that Tuesday night, Timeout with Coach, right here on the Indiana Sports Network, 7:30, will be with Coach Chuck Sorrell. Will his South Putnam Eagles be 2-1 or 3-0 when we talk to him? We'll find out. Handoff going up the middle, rumbling and bumbling Bentley Lambros. And he's a freshman. A lot of youth being served here tonight on both sides of the field. Be interesting to see this game is going to look like in 2027. In 2 years, we're going to have a lot of seniors and juniors playing this game if everybody sticks around and keeps working with this program. 4th down and 3. White hands it off. Schillings looking for the outside corner. Can't get it. South Vermillion, Colton James with the stop. And that'll bring up a 1st down for South Vermillion. 1:29 to go in the game. So as we wind this thing down to a close, you look at South Vermillion has really fought hard tonight. But Parke Heritage just a little bit too much for him. Parke Heritage started with such a great drive that set the tone for this game. An 8-play, 71-yard drive really set the tone for this game here tonight by Parke Heritage. Shryock still in there trying to spin this thing. Going deep for Peace, and ball a little bit underthrown. And we're just going to keep tossing this thing around. Big thank you to our sponsors. We'll read our sponsors off one last time. Andrews Heating and Air, as well as Carbon Heating and Air. Excel 8 Sports and Fearless Design. Shryock back to pass. As a man, complete, 1st down and more. 40, 45, 50, 45, 40. And there's Colton Manette. He's a sophomore. Lots of underclassmen on display on both sides of the field tonight. I'm telling you, folks, the game in 2027 right back here at Brent Anderson Field could be a doozy. Fellowship of Christian Athletes. Great Dane, the Hamilton Center. 1:15 on the clock. First and 10. Shryock back to pass, looking. Did he get it? He did. He caught it. That's Manette. Clock still rolling, getting ready to take under a minute. Laborers International Union of North America, Lynn's Pharmacy, and Poloni's Italian Restaurant. They know a little something about Italian restaurants up in here at South Vermillion County. I know the Little Italy Fest was last week. Sure they had a good time there. A timeout on the field stops the clock at 38.7. We'll step aside for what will be our last break and be right back.
We build Indiana. The Laborers International Union of North America builds and maintains roads, bridges, and other essential infrastructure that make us the crossroads of America. So thanks to LIUNA members' work, Hoosiers have a better quality of life, like access to utilities, easier routes to jobs, schools, or medical care. We build Indiana for good jobs and stronger communities. The Laborers International Union of North America. We
out of the timeout, Shryock, first down and more, looking for the end zone, and by goodness, he found it. 2nd and 4 from the 32-yard line, and how about that? Ben Shryock with the touchdown scamper for the second Wildcat touchdown of the night. And the fireworks go off in the eastern sky. So a 20-point deficit as we stand right now. PAT will be attempted by Bryson Lemons. Good snap, good hold. Oh, it's a duck hook. It's a duck hook. Looks like one of my drives. Oh, mercy. That's not good. PAT was missed. 32-12 is your score and what should be the final score. I want to mention our last couple of sponsors, Riddell National Bank and York Automotive. York, folks, I'm telling you, we just can't do it without York. They give us transportation to each and every contest. I tell you, Rob York and his staff, they have great staff on hand at all of the locations. They've got 5 locations, all total. Brazil, Greencastle, Crawfordsville, and Plainfield. They've got folks ready to serve you to prove they're not number one, folks. You are, and you are. Our camera operators for tonight's game, Keenan Harper and Wyatt Foster, doing a great job. Video technician was Keith Lawson, and we are produced and directed by the one and only Mr. Tony Harper. Want to remind you, our upcoming schedule for this week. Tuesday night, 7:30, timeout with Coach. Right here on the Indiana Sports Network, we'll have Coach Chuck Sorrell of the South Putnam Eagles. I know we're going to talk about his standout junior running back, Ty Benton, who is as good as they come around these parts. And talk about his hopefully victory over Edgewood. It's good kick coverage. And the drive will hopefully be just a kneel down at around the 27-yard line. And then, of course, next Friday night, the battle for the bell, Terre Haute South at Terre Haute North. Terre Haute South will be fresh off a victory, 23-0 over Bloomington North. And Coach Edwards and the Patriots, I don't know what happened to them tonight. They played Bloomington South. I'm just going to guess that it didn't go the way that they would want. So I'm going to say they'll probably be 0-3 with South being 2-1 as we have that set up next week. So it should be a great game next week. Looking forward to that. The North-South game always is a treat. But here tonight, the final score, Parke Heritage 32, South Vermillion 12. It's been a contest that, boy, the Wolves really got on the right foot from the very beginning, and they just never let up. 32-12, your final score. We'll step aside and say good night, God bless. We'll see you Tuesday night with Timeout with Coach Soar. We'll see you Tuesday, folks.
You are watching the Indiana Sports Network Game of the Week.
This program is a copyrighted production of Indiana Sports Network and cannot be shown, reproduced, or redistributed in any way or in any form without prior written permission from Indiana Sports Network.